Okay, here we are at Huck number 4. So this is still back in Siberia, 1981, and this woman is making a run for it, and my girl is pregnant, okay? And she's trying to get to the cliff, to the water, and there are soldiers in the way, and they are actively shooting at her, which is crazy to me because you see that she's pregnant, but all right. And so she reaches her hand down in the snow and makes this gigantic ice wall and flips them off the cliff. She then dives off the side of the cliff, and they are shooting at her in the water. Helicopters are everywhere. A girl is making a swim for it, so they send in divers. However, she is able to take that fucking tracker off her leg, and they've lost her. So this guy, his name is Tom, he tells Huck that their mom was 16 when the Russians found her, and or when the Soviets found her village, and they ran all those experiments. They failed to make copies of her. She ended up getting pregnant with twins. The head scientist, Dr. Orlov, from the first issue, had like a crush on her, so she had to play like she was, you know, flattered, and that's how she escaped. Her powers are that she is fast and strong, just like the boys, but she also has psychic abilities, and she's just technically an empath. So after she escapes from there, she swims all the way to America, 6 months pregnant, has her children, and then gives them away, of course. So he's just like, you know, are you good? And he's like, you know, I'm just thinking that she must have been really scared. So he's like, look, we gotta find her. So he gives Huck her full name, and he's like, you know, is that specific enough for you to find her? Of course it is. So people in the town give him, like, you know, they give him a hug. They're like, you're always welcome back here also. And the guy that he works for gives him a truck because this has to be a discreet thing. So they're traveling, or Zoe says bye and is going to watch his dog, and they're traveling. He's like, you know that chick is in love with you, right? And he's like, no, I don't think so, but he wouldn't really know. So as they're going, they see these 2 fire trucks, and they have an emergency. The emergency is that these buildings are on fire, so he goes through saving people. He saves the animals when the circus truck falls over. He helps these ducklings walk across the street. And they finally get to Vermont, and he's just like, you know, I hope she's not disappointed in me or anything like that. And he's like just really happy to have a brother. So they show up at her house, and he's like, hey Ma, your children are here. And she's like, I only had one son. And then Tom is an attacker. Tom attacks both of them, brings out Dr. Orlov, and he's like, hey, it's time to come back home.